Hey everyone, and welcome back to How to Spend It. Today we are going to be talking about the top 10 rules about money. But before we get onto that, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us a lot and lets us know that we are helping to enrich lives out there. And without any further ado, let's get on to the video. Number 10. The right partner can make you rich. The wrong one can make you poor. Here we are, starting off our top 10 list today with the two sides of the proverbial coin, rich and poor. Many want the first and no one wants the latter. If you find that you have an idea that will help you money and it requires the help of someone else, then the biggest thing you will want to do is research. For example, if you know how to code video games but writing the actual story arc is a problem, then you want to research those who know how to piece words together and create a story that pulls everyone in. You don't want to grab hands with the first person or even your close friend who likes the idea and jump into the deep end together. This could result in arguments if minds are too similar or too different, causing chaos. Search out the partner that will help you in the long run and who isn't afraid to work, and in time, the money will stack up. Number 9. Spend less than you earn. The next point in our list makes a lot of sense. If you have plans to purchase an expensive item or are hoping to have that nest egg when you are older and want to retire, then you need to be smart in how you spend your money during your younger years. Say for instance you start a lawn mowing business in your neighborhood during your high school years. By the end of your first week you've earned $200 from all the lawns you have done so far. While many teens might hold the cash in their hands and run to the mall or gaming store to spend it all in one go, the wise one knows they need to set aside a little for the future. $50 into their savings and then $150 to have fun with, and even then they may not spend it all. By the end of summer that savings will grow, all because the amount earned wasn't all used up. Number 8. Never spend money before you earn it. Moving on to our number 8 spot on the list, this can be a tad difficult at times since almost everyone has a wish list. It could be from opening up a department store catalogue and circling the items you wish to buy, or browsing the internet on the multiple different apps that allow you to create a wish list or add to your cart for later. Once you have created the lists, and if you have a handy dandy credit card in your name, it can simply be charged to the card for you to pay off at a later date. Using charge cards can get you into trouble, as the amount you have charged may be more than what you can afford to pay off on your next paycheck. Having an idea of what you will receive with each paycheck can help determine if that item you oh so need is truly a need or a desire that can be put off while you save. Number 7. Money doesn't grow on trees unless you plant the right seeds. Growing up, have you ever heard the saying, money doesn't grow on trees? I am sure there are many parents out there who said those very words when their children wanted a brand new pair of sneakers or a new video game. Perhaps it was even for a school trip to a country overseas. While we know that money doesn't grow on trees, our number 7 on the list adds a little to the saying that it does if you plant the right seeds. What this means is that if you want your money tree to continue to produce cash, then when you start up your idea, it needs to be the one best suited for you. If you are a baker who likes to whip up cupcakes and pies, then investing in a good oven right away might be a better idea than 500 business cards with the logo. Do the research and find the best angle to begin, rather than expect money to come into your hands with little effort. Number 6. Don't chase money, instead be a money magnet. Moving on to our next point on today's list, the idea of chasing and being a magnet is like a cat and mouse game, where chasing the money has you as the cat and being a magnet is being a slice of cheese. As the cat, if you are running after the mouse, as in the money, then there's no guarantee that you will be able to grab hold of what you're seeking. You might get one here or there, but not every time. On the other hand, being a piece of cheese will bring the mouse to you. Another example could be using the idea of betting at the track. If you place money on a pony to win in the 6th race, there is no guarantee that you will get the money and can be viewed as chasing after it. Instead, if you look at opening a food vendor stall in the racetrack, then those who have come to bet will look to you for food and drinks while they chase, allowing you to earn a little cheddar in the long run. Number 5. Never be a slave to money, become the master. We've reached the halfway mark on our rules about money. Entering into the top 5, we look at the difference between being a slave to money versus being the master of it. The idea of being a slave to money is where you work day in, day out to get those dollars you need to survive. The sole focus is on surviving today, one day at a time, that you forget about tomorrow or the next year. If you are able to focus on what needs to be done to build up those savings, you will be able to build up the nest egg without worrying too much over being able to pay that phone bill or cover the insurance payment. The more you slave over trying to get the money, the more stress you'll put on yourself mentally and physically, which could lead to a breakdown of either. Number 4. You have to seduce money, don't let it seduce you. As we continue on with our list, this next point is about the seduction of money. This way of thinking can be viewed easier by thinking of investors and the money they put into the different businesses. When you first start the company, the purse strings are tight and every dollar is accounted for. Hard work is put into the business to help it grow, which attracts or seduces investors who want to put their money into your idea. The key thing to do is keep going with the hard work and maybe open the purse strings to enjoy a nice meal with the investors. You don't want to cut the strings, leaving the purse wide open and go nuts on company trips to ski or surf, or buy out a restaurant to show off to the investors. There is a reason they looked at you in the first place, and it doesn't hurt to keep doing what they saw, or the seduction will end in a bust. Number 3. Money is your own personal army. It should go out and bring back prisoners. We've reached our top 3 of the 10 rules about money. When it comes to this rule for money, the prisoners could very well be stocks and bonds or even investments. As you earn and save money, the bigger your account or army will become. When you have a decent amount of savings, you can deploy some to invest or purchase property, like a general would deploy a platoon to go seek out and bring back any opposing forces. By having the money to invest in properties, for instance, you own and can rent out to others so that more money can accumulate for you and not an opposing army. Number 2. The more you learn, the more you earn. As children, one of the first business ideas we have is to sell lemonade on a hot day. We know that we need water, sugar, lemons, and a flashy sign to bring people in. Growing up, we are taught more by our parents and teachers in school, which can sometimes lead to a summer job of lawn care to working in a convenience store. Each job we take on, we learn a little bit more that can help us each year as we get older. This doesn't stop once we've graduated old schooling and have full-time jobs. Don't be afraid to sign up for that course to learn about Microsoft Office programs like Excel and PowerPoint, as it could help you in future promotions at work, which will turn into more money. If there is a book at the library you're interested in about a new culture, check it out, as it could help at work with international business and showing the office that you are a key player and a raise may come in the future. Number 1. Money doesn't change people, it shows who they really are. If you managed to win $1 million jackpot, do you think you would continue being the same person you would before? It is hard to say, but there are those who either win money or earn it who do end up changing. They see the money they have now, and it can lead down 2 different paths of change. One being where you look to other ventures to invest in and help pay it forward to others, while you yourself continue to earn in that investment. The other path is one where you start to look down on those who have nothing, or perhaps believe that you are better simply due to having more. It is when this money comes into your hands that your true colours can appear, and it begs the question, are you better or worse off? Well guys, that's it for this video. Click the links above to check out some of our other videos. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. We've many great videos coming up. See ya in the next video.